No, we ran into
I'm
an
an
issue
idiot.
that set us back.
I didn't start
And
it.
Miss
Are you
Charlotte's
kidding
crew
me?
wasn't able to wrap either. We both still have scenes to shoot in this aquarium.
Back. How did I not realise? Okay, so basically what's just happened is fuck. We went to Sandra in the office, and then what was it? And then we went underwater. It wasn't that long underwater. And then we came back through like a side door, and then Sandra and they wanted to look at the aquarium to see the like, progress, and I would lamented that I didn't do much. I did fuck all after the first time we got. And then Lily came down. She's back in her normal outfit now, and she would wait on deck to inform us that they need to extend the recording because there was a mishap which cost them time, and they coming down to the aquarium to record. So Sandrone had to fucking go hide in the box. I can't believe I forgot. I'm so pissed.
Oh, that's not ideal. For several reasons. Let us help them. The sooner we wrap, the sooner everyone can get some rest.
Oh, don't forget.
All right.
Thanks, you two.
Miss Charlotte's crew can go first.
Oh,
then.
she's here as well.
If
I don't know her
I'm not
name.
mistaken, you still have a night shoot later.
Thanks, Director Farina.
Of course. Fellow artists should help each other out where we can.
Agreed. Well then, camera, lights, get set up. Actors, give your lines a quick once-over. Let's try to get this in one take.
I can't believe I missed
All
it.
right, places, everyone. And 3,
Just
2,
happy it wasn't
1,
doing like a
action.
big scene.
So, the story ends like this. But when Duke Saint Germanus departed, he clearly said that everything was beyond redemption.
Huh? That sounds familiar. Wait, it's from that novel I came across while researching the numerological array.
Oh?
He's only a genius when it comes to mechanics, and everything else, he's just an ordinary person.
Huh? What was that noise? Whatever, I'll just fix it in post.
Miss Jacoba, please don't speak as if I were the accomplice.
Not so hard. This box isn't sturdy enough for that.
This is why I keep saying, don't put too much trust in Clockwork Mecha. Unlike humans, machines don't have a heart.
A heart?
That's right. It's what's on the inside. It's also referred to as someone's soul, or likened to free will. You can think of it as a person's core, what makes them unique. In general,
I might be right then about
people don't
like
believe machines are
actually have
capable
like
of having a
feelings and like
soul.
soul-like things.
You said my emotion module was faultless.
It is, but that's not quite the same thing.
I like how they go into the old models to like represent
Do
the
you
past.
think I have one then? A heart.
I don't think so. I know so. The question is, do you recognize it within yourself?
That's where you're wrong.
That is so funny.
I can't believe this. Forcing me to hide in a box and listen to this drivel. Me.
In the end, clocks tick through tranquil years.
Oh, Emily, that her name.
Fish swim in crystalline springs. No matter how grand a dream is,
Remember,
it will fade away like this. Forlorn.
get my
Wordless.
fist
Silent.
later.
And cut.
Unless this is the, I'm as if this is the only
That was a long one.
time.
What did you think?
If
she makes them do another take, I'm going to flip a lid. And not just the one to this box.
There were some weird audio things going on, but acting-wise, it was great. It's a keeper.
Perfect. That means
I can get out of this box.
Nope.
It's our turn.
Oh, bro, that was cool. That was sick. Bro.
Camera operator, set up for the next scene.
Yes, Miss Farina.
In this one, our protagonist peruses an aquarium in a foreign land and gets swept up in memories of her friend. So, in terms of lighting,
Oh, I
that's
can
the
see
vibe
it.
we're
I
going
see.
for.
I think I know what about
Got
to
that?
happen.
Shoot, Paimon thought there'd be a break and Zandroni could slip away. What are we gonna do now?
break a leg. Yep, we're headed off to shoot our next scene.
All right, quiet on set.
Would have
We're
been
about to
better if I
start
just kept on recording.
Ready, Miss Columbina?
Did she send?
Miss Columbina?
I think she would like this.
Quick, we should roll on this.
It doesn't forage with the others, or prey upon its smaller kin. Instead, it remains where it is, cradled in the coral's quiet beauty, as though the raging cyclones above are of no consequence.
Oh,
And yet, she still stood before the cyclone in the end. So I think that story has it wrong. She is no different than us. She has a heart.
I knew they were gonna do something like this. Damn.
Columbina.
Santone. It's like you want to be caught.
Uh-oh, is she onto us?
MT?
What is she doing?
Cut!
You okay, Columbina?
Is it a two-door one?
Oh, yes. I just thought...
Wow.
Why don't we take a short break? It's been a long day of shooting so far. That last take was beautifully organic, though. We can use it as is. No need to go again.
Thanks, Director Farina. But I'm fine to continue.
You're sure? In that case, let's shoot some quick B-roll. Then we can move to our next outdoor scene.
So got more fish.
We're in the clear this time.
Ugh, absolutely suffocating.
Ah,
okay,
it was the other side.
Right as rain. Come on, let's go check the test results. It's time for me to go home.
Funny that how we got like Sandrine to go home, and now I mean Columbina to go home, and now we're doing Sandrine. Arlecchino, do you have a home to go? I don't want to go home. Oh.
All right, it should be around here. Give me some space. I'll activate the water insulating mechanism.
The what?
Hélène, much like Renee, had long predicted that the water levels in Fontaine would rise.
thanks to his expertise in mechanics, he was able to implement a few simple measures to protect our home from flooding. I told him there was no need, that I would just move when the water rose too high. But it would seem he knew a day like this would come. All right, the silt has been cleared away. Go activate the mechanism for the first sluice gate. That will fill the empty middle chamber with water.
Oh, he would.
All right, now turn on the drainage mechanism in front of the second sluice gate, and this chamber will become empty once again.
Damn. Oh, we back here. Hey, at least I did the first one. I'm wait. I can't wait to watch a certain someone reacts in here. Obviously, there's a couple of things that look different.
This is where you used to live? It's beautiful! There's even a garden! Back when I lived here, it was my job to tend to the potted plants and flower beds. Still growing strong even after all this time. Who would have thought? If the weather was nice, I would take Alen out in his wheelchair and we would go for a walk. Before long, we started bringing Polonia along too. Come to think of it, I was the only one who could get around easily back then. Polonia always got stuck at some point, and it was up to me to launch a rescue mission. Happy. I suppose they were. Uneventful, but pleasant. Repetitive, but peaceful. It was like living in a world where time didn't exist. Of course, that was all just an illusion. Death still awaits all of us at the end. Oh.
Oh, we hope
All right,
we know
enough
we don't
standing
die.
around.
I want her to
Let's
be
head
playable.
inside.
Damn. Oh, but look slightly like I don't remember that. Oh, but it makes sense because this would be like near the end.
Yep, this place is exactly how I left it. Nothing has changed.
Oh, what is it?
What is it?
Oh yeah.
Huh? How did you get... Oh, Arlecchino gave it to you, didn't she? And you... read the whole thing.
Yep.
Just so you know, a lot
Wasn't
of that
in
was
his
written
bed.
a long time ago. At that very desk, to be exact.
No, it wasn't death though.
Anyway, since you've already read it, you should just hold on to it. I can always start a new one. Well, feel free to look around. I'm going to start looking for the gift Alen mentioned. Oh, but be careful with the stuff around here. I'm not saying you can't touch anything. Just try not to choke on the dust. Old notes.
Photo. Oh, it's definitely grown up. Marianne.
Wait, the people in this picture look kind of familiar. Oh, this was taken when Alen and Renee were both still at the Fontaine Research Institute. Before their falling out. In
Ah.
his later years, Alen would often sit by the fireplace and stare at this picture, wearing an expression somewhere between guilt and longing.
It's sad that
He
I
said
don't
he
really know
sometimes
like
regretted
the
not
two on the
helping his
right.
friend when he needed it most. Even if just to stop him.
Oh, they're gonna have fucking. They're gonna have a fucking moment where they're like, "Oh, it's just." I'm gonna. Wow, a bit sad, but 6 hours. I can't wait 6 hours.
Oh, these are some of Alen's drafts from his later years. Just casual doodles, really. And these are just some unimportant letters. I couldn't be bothered to sort through them before I left.
I'm gonna eat because that food that annoying me. There you go.
Oh, I played with these when I was little. During the first few months after I was created, I mean. At first, Alen and I would play together, but it didn't take long for me to become unbeatable. So, Polonia and I played together instead.
Ah.
Yeah, these don't look like Paimon's kind of games. Logic and math puzzles? Those happen to be my specialty. It's been so long. What do you say? Should we play a few rounds?
Oh my god. Okay.
Let's go with this one. The gears on the left are stacked from largest to smallest. The goal is to move them to the other side in the fewest number of moves. Just remember, you can't stack a bigger gear on top of a smaller one.
Okay. I messed up there. Oh no. This
I could
ever.
take you a few extra moves.
Yeah.
My first attempt was the same. You'll get better with practice. Well, what did you think of the game?
I
You
liked
showed
it.
quite a bit of promise, too. We should do this again sometime. There are other puzzles we could try.
Oh my god, I just realised this is from the fucking. Polonia was here underneath the cloth. And this is where the name was talking about with.
This was Elend's workbench. Later on, of course, it became mine. It's where both Polonia and I were brought to life. Before Elend was bedbound, this is where he would teach me about mechanics. I would sit and listen, chiming in with questions here and there. Later on, when he got too sick, I took over and would work on Polonia here. Wow! This house is filled with so many memories! It's so cozy and charming! You should have seen it in its prime, when people actually lived here. A lit fireplace, a steaming cup of coffee. That's the real deal. You know, we also used to have a mechanical piano that Elend built.
Oh?
Oh, how chic! Elend never played it much. He probably wasn't able to at that point. But I managed to teach myself. Music theory is essentially math after all. Once you learn the patterns, it's not really that difficult. I loved perusing Elend's collection of classical music. The chords and harmonies felt like individual mathematical puzzles. It was fascinating, so I did some composing as well. But as Elend continued to deteriorate, even the sound of music began to grate on his nerves.
Oh.
So I got rid of the piano. Aww. Back then, I assumed a piano was like an ordinary clothing rack, commonplace in every home and easily replaceable. It was only after I left that I realized how hard a good piano is to find. Enough about that. Elend's gift should be just in here. The only things undisturbed before I left were a few of his personal belongings. Wait, there's a hidden compartment at the back of this box. Looks like it's locked with some kind of gear mechanism. Knowing you, Elend, I'm guessing it goes like this, then like this. Got it. Am I a genius or what?
Yes, you are.
See here. A box? Well, you gonna open it?
The box. Who opened it?
It's heavier than I was expecting. Just how much stuff is in here? A letter? And a bunch of junk underneath it. None of it seems that important. Wait a second.
Is that a photo?
This should be it. Oh, a cube?
Rubik Cube.
It's a multi-dimensional algorithmic core. Elend would use it to store information. Only Polonia and I have access. All right, I'll start looking into the core and the letter. Feel free to go through the rest of the stuff and see if there's anything useful. Okay. Hold on. There's another picture in here. This one has writing on the back.
A snapshot of you playing among the plants shortly after you were born. You seem to like these flowers a lot. May you grow and flourish just as they do.
Huh? Wow! Look how happy you are in this picture.
That might as well be a baby
You've
photo.
changed a lot since then, huh? What's that supposed to mean? Just that you come off kind of aggressive sometimes, or, you know, annoyed at everyone around you? Well then, people should stop being so annoying. It's not like I'm the one with the problem. Of course not. Oh, here's something else. Looks like a piece of paper torn out from somewhere. Today, I solved another math puzzle and made a breakthrough on a construction problem the Institute has been stuck on for years.
I wonder
Am
who
I a
it...
genius or what? No, wait, that's From now on, I should have people address me as Her Highness the Clockwork Princess, Unraveler of all
Oh my
reasons.
god.
No, nope. No more of that. I thought I tore this page out.
You
So-
wrote this? Then how did it get... Wait, there's more writing at the bottom.
You seem to have developed a distaste for this particular entry, considering I found it in the trash. I'm sorry, but I could not help but hold on to it. Forgive
Ah.
me.
Helen!
Ah.
Be embarrassed. Everyone goes through a phase like that.
Maybe you should. Maybe you should trust her to go through
I
your
wasn't
stuff.
even the one who wrote that. It must have been Polonia. That's enough. I told you it was Polonia.
Uh-huh.
You know what? We're done with this.
He doesn't even talk.
Just put it down and let me read the letter. To my little clockwork princess.
Uh.
Oh. Not another word. Got that? If you're reading this,
I'm gone.
You've most likely received the gift I left for you.
Oh?
I just hope you didn't stumble across all this while cleaning out my effects or something trivial like that. I once asked if there was something you wished for. Do you remember that? I wonder if time has changed your answer. Regardless, I have another gift. A formula that will allow you to come face to face with the anomaly inside of you. If you even still call her that.
Oh?
Why this gift? To understand that, allow me to wax poetic on the soul once again. I would ask you to stick with me until the end, but I know you will. You always have. I believe a person should be born twice over in their lifetime.
Oh, her in the
First,
background.
there's the birth that grants us life. Then, the birth of the soul. It's a matter of transforming the life bestowed upon us into the life we choose for ourselves. And to do that, we must look inward. We must make a conscious choice to define the meaning of our life instead of allowing the happenstance of our existence to pass us by. This is the process of recognizing the soul that lives within us. You are my proudest masterpiece. I told you that long ago. But to me, you have never been a creation or a machine. To me, you're just like the rest of us. You have a heart. In fact, some theories think of the human brain as nothing more than a machine, and thought the product of its computations. So you see, perhaps we're not so different after all. Your inner machinery is just far more advanced than most. No matter how one looks at it, the heart is a complex thing, a place where logic and reason collide with our emotions. Your computational capacity allowed you to become sentient and develop logical reasoning. But it also granted you something that, on the surface, might seem contradictory: emotion. Emotions and logic often clash with each other, and those instances of discord can accumulate over time. That is the source of what you refer to as the anomalies within you. As you told me once, you've always known what you don't want, yet you've never wished for anything in particular. Similar to how a blind person can feel when a part of their body is in pain without being able to fully visualize its form, Such is your relationship with your soul. So, what I leave you now is this: a formula that will allow you to see the shape of your soul. For if you want to protect your heart, you must first be able to recognize it within yourself.
Ah.
Of course. Whether you use it is entirely up to you. You are, and always have been, free to do as you wish. Regardless, whether by my formula or some other means, I trust you will know your heart one day. You always were a fast learner. And the smartest person I've ever known. Ellen.
Can she cry?
I'm fine. I've already figured out how this formula works. Let's get out of here and then we can use it.
You made up your mind already? You're gonna do it?
Why wouldn't I? Resolving the anomalies within my core is the reason I came here in the first place. No, I can do this on my own. But, do you want to watch?
She nervous.
What do you mean?
I already know what anomaly I need to resolve.
I'm not
Like
much
Ellen
of a
said,
watcher.
she's an
I'll watch you.
amalgamation of all the times my logic algorithms have clashed with my emotions.
Ah.
Resolve. You mean that literally? Or...
Yes.
But if you, let us in like that, wouldn't that mean letting us see a bunch of your, you know, inner thoughts and secrets?
If what Alen said is true, then I'm about to be... born anew. Or whatever. This is your chance to be lucky enough to witness it. Besides, you already read my whole diary. When it comes to keeping my innermost thoughts to myself, well, I think that ship has sailed.
You're really sure about this?
What important do you say
How
that?
many times do I have to say
Tell
it?
us.
I
We know
finally
you know.
Friends, and you want to question it. I'm not gonna offer a second time. Enough with the mushy stuff. Just follow me.
Oh, is he lighting the fireplace? Is it alright we sat here?
With the numerological array, I can construct a simple formula that will allow you to experience what I see and hear in real time.
Oh, just like St. Lolly's scent sharing technique. Been there, done that.
Sounds like that shaman has some tricks up her sleeve. The arcane and the mathematical are both fundamental laws of this world. Being able to achieve a similar result through both isn't surprising. Anyway, let's get this show on the road. But no comments from the peanut gallery, okay? I know I offered, but I still don't want any interruptions.
Tip my mail. Oh, oh. What the?
Is this my heart? No, it's probably just the result of Alen's formula. A space dedicated to resolving anomalies. Huh. But it looks like the walls are all... mirrors? You made it. About time.
Oh?
Is that me? From the past?
Oh.
You just spoke of anomalies. Well, here I am. What happens when emotion contradicts reason? Shall we sit down and talk?
Is it gonna? Okay. Oh my god! Oh, that cool. How it like synced up like with the new and old. I love the new design more. That probably I'm biased because I like red more than yellow. And they got those like made instead of having it all go up. You and me, and I am you.
That should do it.
Are we going to see your face? You haven't seen.
Hello. My name is Alain Guillotin.
Ain't got
Can
a
you
beard
hear me?
yet.
Brings back memories, doesn't it? The time we spent here.
Here, I want you to have this.
A notebook?
You can use it to write things down.
I don't need to write things down.
The fact they're
I
hiding
have
his face so
unlimited
much.
memory.
Even so, some things are more important than others, right? You can use it to write about the things that matter.
So you wish me to carry out a basic priority sorting operation?
I suppose you can think of it like that for now. But journaling is also an act of finding oneself. Much like we use wooden stakes to guide a plant to grow in a certain manner, what we choose to write down gives the soul much needed direction. In the act of choosing what to forget and what to hold on to, we decide what kind of person we want to become.
I don't understand. Like I said earlier, I don't need something like this. This is where we were born, where our life began. Mornings of tending to the garden, afternoons spent cleaning, reading, or studying, evenings of cozying up by the fire, listening to Alain share stories about his past. Alain.
What is it?
What are you drinking?
Oh, this? It's coffee. It, makes me more productive.
I want to try it.
Oh, okay. Here.
Bitter. Speaking of, why did you design me with senses? Taste, smell, touch.
Well, I'm not quite sure. It just felt like the right thing to do. I suppose I hoped you might have a life of your own one day, and that you deserve to experience all life has to offer.
Oh. Still bitter. But the smell is nice. I thought those peaceful days would go on forever. You know that's not possible. Maybe. But how was I supposed to know the end was just around the corner? That was just bad luck. Was it? Well, it certainly became a pattern, now didn't it?
Oh?
Over time, one of the habits we picked up from Alain was a love of coffee. We even took to hosting tea parties. A machine acting like a human. Kind of laughable, right? I suppose that's just what I'm used to. Yeah, that's just what we're used to.
Hey, this place isn't half bad. Great
Child?
spot for a party.
Are we Capitano? Are we gonna see
More and more
Capitano?
people seem to be showing up to
More
my tea
important,
parties
I don't see them.
uninvited. Anyone care to explain?
Can you blame me? I saw Columbina leading Capitano somewhere, and I had to see what that was about.
I had simply asked Columbina.
I know someone who's gonna lose their
I had
mind.
business to discuss with her, and Columbina suggested looking here. Tartaglia and I were unaware that this was a private gathering. Apologies for the intrusion. It won't be for long.
He probably one of the main characters, male
Just add it to
characters
the
I
list
would
of
want to
annoying
pull.
things that have happened today.
You know
What's
he's
one
cryo
more?
as fuck. I
Since
don't
you're
need no
here,
more
you might as
cryo.
well stay for a cup of tea.
But that I will begin her
See?
Matsuri. That's
Told you
what
she
Star
wouldn't
Wars.
mind.
Wisdom.
Much obliged, Sandrone.
Well, look who we have
Oh
here.
my god.
Good thing I
Her
brought
model
extra
in the game
desserts.
again.
This has turned into quite the occasion. Capitano, I
Oh,
was just about to go
Lucino!
find you.
Pardon the intrusion. Rest assured, I won't sully your gathering
the
with
fuck?
talk of work. We can have our discussion later.
Oh my god. the fact that the two people that standing are dead. Well, she definitely dead, wasn't it? And he in state of presumed death.
Spoken like a true gentleman. A certain unmannered 11th seat could learn a thing or two.
You know, you really should start being nicer to me, Rosaline. Or I might just snatch that 8th seat right out from under you.
I'd like to see you try.
Oh, you could say over your
If
dead
you're
body.
gonna fight, take it outside. The only mess I plan on cleaning up is tea related.
Oh my god.
I still don't understand how our quiet afternoon turned into such a crowded gathering. One by one, people just kept barging in. And then one by one, they left without a word.
Oh, I wanted a photo of them all sat
Yeah.
down.
Pretty annoying, huh?
Oh, we're not. Is this the moon? Yeah, this is. Oh, I was playing that game.
Of all my
Dina.
days with the Fatui, the times I spent with you, Arlecchino, and Rosaline, they were my favorite.
This is such a well-written character. He's about written character. People were assuming that they were written Columbina.
Don't go, Columbina.
Oh,
We
I
should have
remember
just
that.
said that. Why didn't we? If we had, would the story have had a different ending? She couldn't stay. There was no future for her here. She would have just faded away. You're right. I suppose that's why you call me an anomaly.
But I like the word better. Also, the hair a lot more finer.
Every time you make a decision, there's a voice inside your heart. My voice, asking to contradict all logic and reason. Why didn't we make her stay? Is it worse to fight for something just to lose it? Or not to have fought at all? Don't you find it unfair? One by one, we keep losing the things we care about the most. But in the end, whether I want to fight for something or cry over all we've lost, you just push it down and pretend not to hear.
Oh, Polonia.
And now, even Polonia, the other half of Alen's legacy, the last remaining member of our family. Even Polonia is no longer with us. I did everything I could, but it's just like Alen always said. Polonia was one of a kind. There was no replicating what he managed to create. Don't you feel like our connection to the past is fading bit by bit? Like, even the things we have left are slowly slipping away. I suppose. But you can't move through life without having to say goodbye. And even as we experience loss, there are always new things to be gained. Ever so logical. What's your take then? It feels like the more I care about something, the faster the world takes it away. It sounds so stupid, but I can't help it. That's the hand life has dealt me time and time again. Why even fight for something that's just going to be lost in the end? Better to never have had it at all. Better if it would all just disappear. Dark, I know. But the heart wants what it wants. Maybe the stellar linchpin appeared because of me. Because of what I wish for. I don't think so. Yeah, probably not. What an anomaly wants goes against all logic and reason after all. Well, go ahead and do what you came for. You're here to resolve the anomaly, aren't you? Yes. What's it gonna be? Keeping me imprisoned here like before? Or eliminating me entirely, like debugging a code? That might actually be a mercy. I don't care. I just don't want to experience the pain of loss ever again. Go ahead. I'm ready.
They kind of they kind of remind me of Skirt, like Story Quest. Oh, the hugging. Wow, they knew this from the moment they teased the mirror reflection. Because we wasn't getting Nat Sandoni at the time.
Why? Why do we keep losing everything we care about?
I
know it hurts, but that's life. I wish. I know. I've always known. Because we've been one all along.
Cinema.
Sandrone!
I'm fine.
It's okay to cry, you know.
Can she cry?
Cry? You've got to be kidding me.
I would imagine she probably
Save the
can.
comforting for someone who needs it, Paimon. The emotional side of my core algorithm.
One
My
tear go
emotion
down.
module has always been fully developed and operational. Elen tried to tell me that too. I've just chosen to ignore her voice all this time. I suppose. Huh. Come to think of it, it's kind of like the aquarium on the ship.
The
Oh.
aquarium?
The old me took one look at it and saw something I would inevitably lose. So I stopped putting in the effort.
Oh yeah.
Then, one by one, the fish all swam away, and the place became even more bleak and depressing. Pretty pathetic, right?
Don't say that. A lot of people would feel the same. It just shows how much you care about what you have.
Now? After seeing what you've done with the aquarium, I have to admit, I think it's beautiful. It's, like you said, we get to keep the things we gain along
guilty.
the way.
Still.
And those are things
He
that
got
can
no
never
more
be
of this.
replaced. Because we choose to hold them in our hearts.
Well said.
Besides, I've already died once. I'd be stupid not to make the most of this second chance.
Right. Earlier you, or your inner self, mentioned
Wow,
something
look
about
at Dr. Hoy. He
her
wasted his second.
What
Well, he didn't. He
You
burnt
think
down the
that's something you
fucking
can just
tree.
ask, and I'll
Well,
tell you.
he didn't, but
Think again. again.
He gave us no choice
I
but
may have
to.
accepted my emotional self, but I'm not about to go all soft and mushy on the inside and pour my heart out. That said, taking a step in the right direction couldn't hurt. Starting with cleaning some old aquarium tanks of my own. Huh? Metaphorically speaking, I mean. Come on, let's head back to the ship. I need to talk to that shaman.
I don't know if we can come back here. So just taking in one last look. And then after I do like all this, I gotta continue like the rest of like Ninja Hoist quest line. At least I'm happy I did that Marianne one. So I'm like familiar with a little bit, like the music a little bit. Well, I'm assuming we can come back here because they're teleport point. Okay. The setup. This was crazy. Years in the making.
Huh? Resentful lost souls?
You couldn't get comfortable sleeping near the Opera Epicles, right?
Oh?
Well, I bet that's why. The Fountain of Lucine is where all the water in
yeah.
Fontaine gathers. So that's where the emotions within the water converge as well.
Hold on. If it's souls we're dealing with, feeling uncomfortable should have been just the beginning. I should have been able to hear their voices or something.
And under normal circumstances, I'm sure someone of your talents would have. The problem is, these souls are no longer complete.
Remind me how they ended up like that again? You mentioned something about them being split apart?
Yes, it's called soul severing. Renee of the Nartsitzenkreuz Ordo came up with it. After learning of Fontaine's impending doom, Renee thought if he could find a means for the soul to live on in perpetuity, it might ensure the world's salvation. Soul severing was the first step of his research. Unfortunately, his theory of the four orthants was imperfect at the time, and a failure along the way caused his physical form to dissipate. Jakob, another member of the Nartsitzenkreuz Ordo, sought to carry on Renee's legacy and restore his physical form. He even used some of the people who stood in his way as test subjects for his research.
By severing their souls?
Yes. After Renee successfully awakened, the two continued their research, and all the severed souls ended up merging into Renee's consciousness. After you saved Fontaine by turning Fontainians into true humans, these souls returned to the ley lines.
Well, that would never let.
But the souls severed before Renee awakened had nowhere to go, doomed to forever wander the waters of Fontaine as listless spirits.
Almost as if they exist outside the bounds of this world. Unrecognized by the ley lines or fate. No wonder I couldn't sense them.
Not only that, but over time, they began to fuse with other entities. Their inner resentment lured in all sorts of evil beings, which corrupted and defiled them into nothing more than accumulations of filth. But the full transformation must have been recent. Otherwise, the Udex surely would have noticed. Wait, no, he must know already. That would explain the underwater Melazine patrols. No wonder I kept running into officers from the Mara Chaussee Phantom earlier. In that case, let's go find Nervalette and we can sort it out together. No, not just yet. Why not? For one, the diplomatic castle alone would be a nightmare. Even though I haven't reported back to Snezhnaya yet, I'm not planning to leave the Fatui anytime soon. Besides, with me here, success is a done deal. Involving other people would just complicate things. All I need is for Miss Lolly to help pinpoint the location of this monstrosity. Think you can do it?
With my eyes closed. This is what I do. I'm a lot better at it than manning a desk, at least. But, how exactly do you plan on resolving this soul stuff? Even to me, there's no obvious answer. Seems pretty complicated, all things considered.
Just trust me. I have the perfect solution. Oh, all right. If you're that confident, we'll follow your lead. Why the sudden interest in helping Fontaine with this, Androne? You never knew Renee and the others, right? No, I didn't. And you're right. This problem has nothing to do with me. I wouldn't get within 10 feet of the Nartsitzenkreuz Ordo or its members. But in his later years, Elen told me he regretted not helping his best friend when he needed it the most. He also felt sorry towards Marianne for being too lost in his mechanical research to look after her properly. If he were still with us, I think he'd do the same. He might have a few choice words to say about it, but even after everything, he wouldn't leave his friend's mess for someone else to clean up. Friends shouldn't hold grudges or leave behind regrets. Fixing what happened between him and Renee was one of his greatest wishes. All I'm doing is fulfilling it in his stead. You know, you really do seem a little different now. You mean everything that just happened wasn't for nothing? Why, thank you for pointing out the obvious, Paimon.
Silali.
Just washing off the grime of the past. Turns out, a lot can build up after being ignored for so long.
What's this about aquarium tanks all of a sudden? They go off on some grand adventure and what?
Oh my god.
Now they have their own private code. Stupid.
All right then, Lolly. Tracking this thing down is up to you.
Huh? Oh, right. No problem.
You get this, Granny Eatsley!
You. Come with me to Hotel de Boer for a drink. Right now.
Bro, why is he acting like we're actually in a relationship right now? What? I must be spending too much time with other women?
Why? Because I said so. Miss Guillotin, I'll report back on the location tomorrow morning. Just need a drink or two first to bolster me up.
Well, don't let me keep you.
All right, you.
Wow, the
Time to
dragon
go.
and pussy.
I've got scores that need settling.
Huh?
That is so funny. I like how it. I see. Look.
Listless, abandoned souls. An accumulation of resentment and filth.
Oh, she got the photos. Well, I don't really know much about these two yet, but I know you. Yeah, I'm gonna wait here. Oh, sad that we didn't go to the hotel. I want to see her get drunk and like it's not fair. But that I love how they're doing, like how animated Shillelagh is, bro. If we don't get a confession out of Shillelagh to the traveler in the future, I'm gonna be so disappointed.